Miyamoto Musashi was a legendary swordsman who lived in Japan during the late 16th and early 17th centuries. He was known not only for his prowess in the martial arts, but also for his unique philosophy of life. Musashi believed that being alone was an essential part of achieving true greatness, and he spent much of his life in solitude, contemplating the nature of existence and the universe. In this video, we will explore the art of being alone as understood through the life and philosophy of Miyamoto Musashi. We will look at Musashi's teachings and examine how they can be applied to our lives today. The path of the loner. Musashi's philosophy of life was deeply rooted in the idea of being alone. He believed that true greatness could only be achieved by embracing solitude and withdrawing from the distractions and noise of the world. This idea was reflected in his personal life, as Musashi spent much of his time traveling alone and living as a hermit. Musashi's path was not an easy one, as he faced many challenges and obstacles along the way. He lived through a time of war and upheaval in Japan, and he fought in many battles as a samurai. However, he ultimately rejected the violence and chaos of the world and chose a life of contemplation and reflection. The art of the sword. One of the most well-known aspects of Musashi's life was his expertise in the martial arts, particularly sword fighting. Musashi developed his own unique style of swordsmanship, which he described in his famous book, The Book of Five Rings. In this book, Musashi emphasized the importance of understanding the nature of the sword and the principles of combat. He believed that the key to being a successful swordsman was not just physical strength and skill, but also a deep understanding of the inner workings of the mind. Musashi's approach to the art of the sword was deeply connected to his philosophy of life. He saw the sword as a symbol of the struggle of existence, and he believed that mastering the sword was a way of mastering oneself. He believed that the principles of the sword could be applied to all aspects of life, and that by studying the sword, one could learn how to live a meaningful and fulfilling life. The Way of Zen. Musashi was deeply influenced by the philosophy of Zen Buddhism, which emphasizes the importance of meditation and mindfulness. He believed that by practicing Zen meditation, one could attain a state of inner peace and clarity. Musashi saw Zen as a way of understanding the nature of existence and the universe. He believed that everything was interconnected and that by understanding this interconnectedness, one could achieve a sense of harmony with the world. Musashi's approach to Zen was unique, as he combined it with his own philosophy of life and swordsmanship. He believed that by practicing Zen meditation, one could develop the mental and emotional strength necessary to become a successful swordsman and achieve greatness in life. The importance of solitude. For Musashi, being alone was not just a personal preference, but a necessity for achieving greatness. He believed that by withdrawing from the distractions of the world, one could focus on one's inner self and develop a deeper understanding of the nature of existence. Musashi saw solitude as a way of cultivating the mind and spirit. He believed that by spending time alone, one could develop a sense of inner peace and clarity, which would enable one to make better decisions and achieve greater success in life. Musashi's philosophy of solitude is especially relevant in today's world, where we are constantly bombarded with distractions and noise. By embracing solitude, we can learn to focus on what truly matters and develop a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. This can help us to make better decisions and live more fulfilling lives. Lessons for today. Musashi's philosophy of life is still relevant today, and there are many lessons that we can learn from his teachings. Here are a few of the most important. 1. Embrace solitude. In a world that is increasingly noisy and distracting, it is important to take time for ourselves and embrace solitude. By doing so, we can cultivate our minds and develop a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. 2. Master yourself. Musashi believed that mastering the self was the key to achieving greatness in life. By understanding our own weaknesses and strengths, we can develop a sense of self-awareness that will enable us to make better decisions and achieve our goals. 3. Cultivate mindfulness. Musashi's philosophy of Zen emphasizes the importance of mindfulness and meditation. By practicing mindfulness, we can develop a deeper sense of inner peace and clarity, which will enable us to live more fulfilling lives. 4. Pursue excellence. Musashi was a master of the sword, but he believed that the principles of the sword could be applied to all aspects of life. By pursuing excellence in whatever we do, we can achieve greatness and make a meaningful impact on the world. Miyamoto Musashi was a remarkable figure in Japanese history, and his philosophy of life has inspired generations of people around the world. Through his teachings on the art of being alone, Musashi showed us the importance of solitude, mindfulness, and self-mastery. By embracing these principles, we can develop a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us, and live more fulfilling lives.